Hey everyone, this is a video to show you how to do the August Loops Club project. I missed a purl and I liked it. This is to the tune of the Katy Perry song, I missed a purl and I liked it. So this is a slip stitch pattern, and slip stitch is a really easy way to do color work once you know just a couple of tricks. So come on around here. I'm starting out, I've got the warm colorway, and I've chosen this as my color A. You can choose whatever color you want for the order A, B, and C. Just make sure to make notes so you remember what order you did the rows in. So what I've done is I've cast on a few stitches with my color A, and then I'm going to work my first row. So I knit my first stitch, then I move the yarn around the back and through the needles, moving it to the front. And I'm going to slip the next stitch purlwise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in from right to left like I'm going to purl it, but I just slide it over to the other needle. Then I've got to move the yarn back to the back. Again, I'm going through the center, and I'm going to knit, bring the yarn to the front, slip, yarn back, knit, yarn front, slip. And if I'm going to do this continental, I'm going to have the yarn in my left hand, and I'm going to knit, then lift your finger up to pull the yarn to the front, slip, let that yarn go to the back, and knit, yarn front, slip, yarn back, knit. Continental method is really efficient for this pattern, just as long as you remember to move that yarn to the front before you slip. And knit. Then I'm going to break my yarn, because you're going to break after every single row, and those strands of yarn are going to become your fringe. I'm going to break the yarn, I'm going to tie it in a knot with the previous row so that it doesn't come loose. And I'm going to do this after every row. I'm going to break one, and after every 2 rows I'm going to knot them together. Okay, my next row, staying with the same color and leaving a tail, I'm going to purl. Oops, get in there. Got a little. Kind of split it, but we'll just go with it. So I'm going to leave a tail, and I'm going to purl that first stitch, and then purl on across. Nice and easy. You get to alternate just a basic purl row every other row in this pattern. So again, I cast on, I did my slip stitch row, alternating knits and slips, and then I did my purl row all with the same color. Purl across. There we go. I'm going to turn. I'm going to break my yarn, and now I'm ready to switch to color B. I'm going to grab this red so you can really see the difference from the previous color. This is the one that's almost all solid red. And okay, so now I'm ready to work my next row. And this row is basically the same as row 1. This will be the row 3. So you're going to alternate knits and slips, but you start it, leave a tail, you start it with 2 knit stitches. So that's going to offset the knits and the slips and give a more interesting woven appearance. So I knit 2, move the yarn to the front, slip, yarn back, knit. And see what's happening is, oops, slip. What's happening is when I knit, the stitch becomes the new color, the color of the new yarn I'm using. But when I slip, I'm slipping the previous rose color over. So what you get is this alternating new color, old color, new color, old color, which gives you that really interesting woven look, especially when you're working with multicolor yarns. You're going to get just this whole riot of color going on. And that is how you work. I missed a purl and I liked it.